Well, here's my question. Immediately when I hear that Sky's been sick all weekend, did the normal Saturday night sexcapade happen?
Oh, God.
Oh, I got to find out. Let's get into it.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So Sky's a little scamp on Friday night during our live P1 podcast taping. She didn't tell any of us that she was feeling under the weather.
No.
That's when it started?
Yeah, so, I had a little tickle Thursday night.
I hate
but
when you say you have it.
Thank you for saying that.
I hate it.
I've
how
heard
it
about
starts.
this fucking tickle for
That's
like
how the
3
tickle
days.
starts.
I hate it.
The tickle starts it all off.
I'll
That's
give
how
you a
you know.
tickle in your throat.
Oh my God.
I'm going to kill you today. Sorry.
Whoa!
That may have been an overreaction.
I don't think so, but still.
Look at him.
That was
I'm a little sensitive today. I'm a little not feeling the
God.
best. A little
just
on
jokey.
edge.
Jokey joke maker
I
over
know,
here.
I know. So, yes, Thursday, not feeling so great. Friday, I'm like, no, I'm going to be great. And then I took a little nap before our P1 podcast, and I was getting ready, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. This is going to be a bad one. Like, I'm past the point of taking my emergency, taking my Zycams. Like, I'm already knowing
You're
what's
in
coming.
it.
Yeah. But knowing me, I don't know if Sky's drive-through surprise has given you this vibe about me, but I can really psych myself out mentally about things. Yeah.
That's-
Things I haven't
would
even
never
ever
guess this.
tried before. I can my mind will convince my body that I cannot accept it and I will need to regurgitate it.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So same thing goes with sickness. I know. Like if I go, oh, you're full blown, you're done. Like then I'm just going to feel like crap. So for the P1 podcast, I did this rally thing where I'm like, nope, not sick, not admitting it, not going to tell.
Not today, Satan.
Nope, no way, Satan. And so people, saw you guys, oh, how you doing? Hey, and I'm like, oh, great. Just lying through my teeth how great I was.
So all those people's hands that you shook and hugs that you gave, you've infected everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's a lot of people.
See, that's a lot.
All the kisses I gave.
You
Yes.
did?
Yeah, lots of
Ooh.
tongue kissing. Yeah.
Oh, really?
With listeners, yeah.
This is where Sky sucks because
What?
I would have just said to everybody, I do this now, no matter what. It's flu season now. So from here on out, whenever somebody tries to take my hand, I go, oh, it's flu season, bro. Thank you, though.
Fist
flu
bump?
season, fist bump, no matter what.
You
I
always
saw
go
you
fist
give
bump?
someone an elbow bump the other day, Thor.
Yeah, because they're sick, and I went,
He wouldn't
oh,
even
dude,
do the fist bump. He
dude,
went
you're
elbow.
sick. I don't want to get sick.
You know what sucks?
I can't get sick right now.
In our picture-taking positions,
Yeah.
I'm right next to this bitch.
That's
So
Oh, yeah, we
That's a good
snuggle
point.
up.
I'm right next to this
and I have
bitch.
to get in close, so I'm full on putting my arm around
He's
her.
inside me.
Basically.
Yeah,
Wow.
basically.
And so now it's like gestating inside me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gestating.
I'm
It's
gonna-
it's cooking.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
feel
fucked up.
Do you feel a tickle?
No tickles.
No tickle.
Okay.
No tickles.
Well,
Yeah.
I have more Tic Tacs as we covered in the show this morning.
That's not a
It's
thing.
my go-to.
You are honestly a psycho bitch.
I don't feel that
Why
way.
don't we?
Honestly.
Why don't we for picture time have Sky just go in another room?
Okay.
Because honestly, I don't think we need her walking over there, going, all right, picky pick, quick picky pick time, and then jumping up and
You
down.
hate that too?
Quick pick. Can we get a quick picky pick?
Thor hates everything about me.
Oh my God.
Like all morning long, he has listed all
No,
the
that's
things
not
he
true.
hates about me.
So Friday night, I thought it went off without a hitch. Everybody loved it. Everybody,
Yeah.
we had a good time out there.
Awesome.
It's great.
It was a fantastic live taping, all that stuff.
Yep.
But it turns out Sky was sick the whole
Yeah.
time. So did you go home and just did it hit you?
Yeah, well, so I was dropped off at a friend's house because that's where my daughter was, and then I was gonna Uber. We were gonna Uber home, but I was gonna hang out at the friend's house a little bit. And as soon as I got there, I'm like, yeah, this ain't happening. Like it was to the point where I couldn't breathe, but I'm trying to breathe through my mouth and talk. But then it just starts running out of your nose.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was at a bad spot. Sorry to describe that.
A lot.
So I basically went home and put it on lockdown all weekend, canceled all my plans. You guys know I had so many
Yeah.
amazing
Oh, wow.
No
hot,
club nights
hot plans.
or-
Nope. Sorry,
A quick
I'm
trip to Vegas.
Sorry, I'm Nia. Nope, not happening.
Wow.
And so, canceled all plans and just laid low and, did the hot tea, the emergency, the Slurpee, all my
Tic Tacs.
the Tic Tacs, all my home remedies, and just chilled.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
So my question is, hearing that you were sick on the weekend, and Saturday sounds like it was the worst.
Yeah, it was the worst day out of all the days.
are you still responsible for your Saturday night get down sesh with the boo? Because that's his one night of the week.
It's what he lives for, remember, Eddie?
Yeah,
the
that's
only reason he lives.
That's a direct quote from the man.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's what he lives for.
Yes.
Is Saturday night sexcapade with Sky.
Only thing that gets him through the week. Otherwise, I guess he would just off himself
die.
if we're taking him literally.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's the only thing he lives for all week long.
So for me,
Yeah.
if I'm sick, I can still fuck. Like, it's weird. Like, if I'm sick, I'm still kind of horny, and I still.
Oh,
wanna-
really?
I was gonna say,
Really?
you want to?
Depends how sick and what the sickness is, but sometimes, yeah.
Like
But-
full-blown cold, congestion, can't really breathe,
I'd still wanna
headache,
have
sinus
Really?
headache.
Yeah.
If your wife was like, "Let's go," you'd be like, "Okay."
Oh hell yeah,
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Oh,
definitely.
I'm the opposite.
Well, you're not.
God,
If
no.
you have low T,
If you're sick, if my girlfriend's sick, it depends on how sick.
that's not what I said. I said if I'm
No,
sick.
but I'm just saying I would.
This
but
is a different conversation.
if I'm sick,
Yeah.
no, I can't. I'm just not into it. I take cold meds and I can never finish if I'm on the cold meds. It takes
Uh-oh.
forever.
That sounds personal.
So it's just like, oh
yeah.
God.
Now, if
No.
my wife is sick,
Okay.
I'm not going there because I don't want to get sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that I don't know what the booze thing is because he sees you're fully snot factory,
Yeah.
extra lube, I guess.
Okay.
But I would imagine he'd be like, I don't want to get sick. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd that go down?
Well, just like most things in our healthy relationship, it went unspoken. Like, I know, Saturday, you guys know the
It's
story.
a given.
Saturday is a given, and also Saturday, like, all day is kind of like his mental game. Like he wants me to wear stuff throughout the day on Saturday. Like, if we're...
This isn't just like a 4-hour sex exhibition that you guys have every Saturday night.
Yeah.
This is a full pregame lead up
Like-
to the event.
Like starting in the morning, Sky?
Yeah. Like, he will want me to wear certain things on Saturdays.
I don't get this.
Yeah, like remember how we were reading the email from a listener earlier today about how her man wants her to dress kind of slutty on
Yeah.
Halloween, the whole entire thing. Well, that's how my husband is on Saturdays. Like
Like
he'll
during the day when your daughter's home, he wants you to dress like a
yeah,
slut?
but appropriate slut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Like a mini skirt?
so like if we're say cleaning the house on a
Okay,
Saturday,
okay.
he'll be like, "Hey, you want to clean the house in some yoga pants and a sports bra?"
Like that turns him on.
And he'll say
Oh,
that to
seriously?
you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What a weird guy.
I don't understand what's
I know.
going on.
I know.
Like, listen,
He's like into me. He's into my
No,
body.
not that he's into you, just that he thinks
But
that
to that
yoga
level-
pants and to anybody wearing yoga pants and sports bra cleaning. Huh?
24/7 this guy's horny.
And,
Yeah.
and per request, like if Robert came over in the morning and went, "Hey babe, do you think you can clean the house in yoga pants and a sports bra?" I'd be like, "You fucking weirdo."
That's my point. Like, it has nothing to do with you. It's more about like him being a weirdo.
No, but like I said on the air earlier, he would like me to dress like slutty, tight every single day of the week, but he just knows he can request it on a Saturday. So he's gonna hey, put your, we have the new swimming pool now, and it's like, oh,
Can you make me a sandwich in your bikini?
exactly. Yeah, like we're gonna go in the pool in an hour. So do you want to like make lunch in your bathing suit? Like seriously. I know it's weird. I know it's weird.
None
It
of us
makes no
can wrap
sense.
our heads around this
I know.
guy.
I know. We've been together 20 years.
And he hasn't lost any interest in you.
No, it's weird. It's like he's into me more.
What have you done to this man?
No, like some sort of magic
You have
spell.
a magic vagina.
Yeah.
she
I
has to.
I am so fascinated
Yeah.
because this
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's
It
magical.
really doesn't. It really doesn't.
It's really bizarre.
That's weird.
All right, so you don't have any conversation.
No, because-
you know though it's out there.
Oh, I'm thinking of it from like the second I fucking wake up.
But
Like,
can't you just say, "There's no way it's happening," so don't even start thinking about it. I'm sick. I'll get you next time.
I will not put the yoga pants and sports bra on today.
Right. I'm sick
and what does get you next time mean? Next week?
when I'm feeling better.
Like on a Tuesday if I'm feeling better,
If you
we make
are-
up for it, or
Sure, if you're really cool, which I don't think you are.
I'm not.
Then you'll get him next Saturday. He can miss a Saturday, right?
I don't think he can.
I-
So I don't want to go there because I already know what the answer is. He doesn't give a shit how sick I am.
It doesn't matter if you're sick.
No. I could
Why
have.
does he want to get infected?
I could have just caught polio. I could have just caught measles.
There's cures for that. So.
Well, I know, but I mean, you know what I'm saying.
AIDS.
Like, I could get anything. And two things. First of all, he won't care about getting infected. But what means more to me is he doesn't care if I'm up to it or not. And those are the two things that went down. And yes, that is what happened Saturday night. I waited it all the way out.
No discussions.
No
talk,
discussion.
no lead in.
No, he did make a couple comments, his usual Saturday comments where I was just kind of like, hey, I'm not feeling very well. And then, but he just kept with his comments. And then come Saturday night, I'm not having drinks, nothing, because I'm not feeling well. So we're not having our usual cocktails or drinks.
Like cuddled up in a blanket? Are you like, what's going on?
He's requesting that he goes, hey, can you put some Kleenex in your nose and walk around? It's kind of hot.
Yeah.
No, that was happening anyway.
Oh my God.
So yeah, no, it is not a pretty scene. I mean, my nightstand is covered in like used tissues.
That may turn him on though. Who knows with this guy?
Yeah.
That's true. We don't know. We don't know.
Horrified
He's a freak.
right now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like hacking. I'm making like weird noises, the whole thing, and so we're not doing our normal pregame. We don't go out. We don't do anything. We get the daughter to bed. I'm in full-on sweats and like big old socks. We're in bed watching Cobra Kai, that YouTube series.
Oh, he's turned on though.
Yeah. And then it's kind of getting late, and it's time to turn Cobra Kai off. And so that is when in my head I'm sitting there going, please, let him be cool. And
No, he can't be.
And let him just be like, babe, are you feeling up to it? If you're not, it's okay. Like in a dream world.
Seriously.
Like, no, I know that's not reality, but you know how sometimes we dream, like, you dream your wife.
This is your fantasy.
Yeah, this is my fantasy.
Your
that
husband's like Pavlov's dogs, where every time like 11 o'clock hits on a Saturday, he starts to salivate and he starts to get hard instantly just by seeing 11 o'clock on the.
Yeah. So that's my dream. That is my porno, for him to turn to me and just be like, babe, I know you're not feeling well. So you know what? We can skip it this week or we can like try on a day when you're feeling better. None of that happens. We look at each other and I go, so are we going to do this?
Wait, time out. No. I have again.
Or maybe I said, do we have to do this? I don't know.
Thor
I said
has brought
something.
this up before.
Go ahead.
You bring this on yourself.
Thank you.
So for you to throw it out there, all willy-nilly like that, what do you expect him to say? Of course he says yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you, for once in your life, have an honest conversation with your husband and say, babe, it's not happening tonight. I don't feel up to it. I'm sick.
Because I know there will be repercussions of that, and I don't want that.
I mean, he's going to beat you? Like,
no,
what do
he's
you
not going to
mean?
beat me, but he's going to be like, I'm grumpy guy. I didn't get to play with my toy.
Well, then you're a dick. I'm sorry. Like, I love that guy, but that's
so do
that's
I.
a dick move.
I know. That's
like
why
your wife is sick.
Right. But
That's not okay.
Yeah. Well,
and you should say that. Why can't you just be
Eddie,
honest?
Eddie's,
because I
Eddie's
don't.
genuinely concerned right now.
Like, this is weird. This is like rape.
Okay.
It kind of is.
Because you know me, I don't like confrontation.
I understand
I don't
that.
want.
Stand up for yourself.
So I
once in
just
a
sit
while.
there and take it.
Yeah,
and-
I don't want negative feelings. I don't want to have
You're
like,
sick.
Would he
Scott.
hold on to it the next day and he would have been grumpy guy the whole next
Oh
day?
yeah. And then anytime like I would call him out the next day for being like a dick or being grumpy, it would be my fault. Like that's why.
For being sick?
Well, because, he's so backed up and he's so fucked up and he's looked forward to it all week and blah, 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 blah.
Come on.
You need to look at him right in the eye and just say,
The time is up.
Yeah, you do.
that's it.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, guy.
Okay.
Like, are you serious?
Well, I'm so glad you guys are on the same page because I didn't know how you guys would feel about this because, yes, I contractually agree to every Saturday
Contractually?
night.
I don't think you signed it.
Was there a notary involved?
Right, but I feel like there was some fine print in there that involves like sickness, deaths in the family.
So
Like,
you already broke that. You fucked at a funeral, remember?
yeah,
Just a couple weeks ago.
True.
we
But
heard about that.
I mean like a death we're super affected by. You know what I mean? Like if one of our parents passes or like one of our siblings. Like I would think we would get that weekend off.
Mom dies, you still gotta fuck?
I don't know. I'm now thinking I do.
it's horrible.
I'm thinking I do.
A death I
Emily.
gave a shit about, okay?
Emily.
A death-
I did say gave a shit, but one that was really, really close.
Emily, if you're sick, you have a cold, whatever, Are you fucking?
Oh my
Depends
God.
on how many drinks she had.
That's true. Doesn't matter how many drinks I have. I would laugh at Robert's face so fucking hard if he ever tried to do that shit to me.
But what if
I'd
he
be like,
acted
you're fucking cute,
What if he
bro.
acted grumpy?
Bro, there
Yeah,
it is,
there
the
it is.
bro.
Grumpy.
Then I'd laugh in his face once again and tell him to kick rocks and sleep in the other room.
But see, Emily doesn't mind a good fight. Like Emily will go to battle. Sometimes
looks
she
for
looks.
it.
Well,
she
that's,
looks for
actually
it.
turns me
that's
on.
better than the sex.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So for me, I just want our family to be like happy all the time and everyone
it's
get along.
overrated, Sky.
Are you
and,
psycho?
yeah.
Like, what do you mean? That's a false life. Your family's not going to be happy all the
it's a
time.
facade.
It is. So what are you doing?
Well, so
You had cold sex?
It's gross, man.
he's like, yeah, I understand you don't feel good, but like,
But
You still gotta do it.
I need to hit this.
but like,
Bend over, bitch.
but maybe just like a hand job.
You have to do the work.
Thank you. He doesn't get that hand jobs and blowjobs are more work for us. He offers it up like he's doing me a favor.
This guy's like sitting there
Why
like
not
this.
do what I do? I'll just bend over.
What?
I'll just bend over and be like, all right, do it. Finish.
Yeah.
Get done with it if I don't
Man,
feel
you
like
guys
it.
have some hot
It's
sex.
super
you guys.
fucking hot. But I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah. So
Your hand, where all the germs lie.
where I've been coughing and sneezing into.
blowing your nose into.
Yeah.
That's what he wants you to use. on him.
Yes, definitely.
So wait
Rub
a
that
minute.
everywhere.
That's gross. Emily just bends over and says, "Let's get this over with."
On occasion, I'll just say.
And it doesn't matter with who.
Wait, no. I think she's talking about her man. I think that's
About
I
Robert.
think that's who she's talking
No,
about.
she
She's
goes-
just at a Target.
She's going to the
Target.
Burlington Coat Factory. She's like, just do it.
Wait, what?
She's at a,
Get it over with.
She's at Berlin. She looks at the guy standing next to her, looking at coats, and just goes, "All right, get it over with."
Really?
The guy's
sorry?
The guy's like, "What the fuck?"
Just
All
trying
right.
to pick out a new vest.
And he's
that
like,
what
"All right, fuck it."
Wow.
Really? Burlington.
She's at a Walmart. She turns to the guy next to her.
more
All right,
accurate,
fuck
actually.
it.
That is where
Walmart is way more
That's
accurate.
where.
Oh wow.
Just do it, Chad.
Chad. Yeah, so I'm given my options, which include a hand job or a quickie.
Or no.
Yeah.
That's not even an option. That's not even on the table.
No, that's not one of his options. Waiting is not an option, and so
This is madness.
yeah. So I finally go, okay, let's just have a quickie, and
How long is this?
You know that's not going to happen, though.
Well, yeah,
it doesn't exist.
he's not capable of quickie, so we're like 15 minutes in.
That's
And I can tell he can if he wants to. Like he's aroused enough where if he wants to have his moment, he can. But normally his goal is to like hold it back as long as possible, And so that's when he goes, well, I want to make sure you have an orgasm. And I look at him, I go, that's not happening. Let's do this. Let's finish this up. And so,
Man, I would be so turned on by that.
I would be so unattractive.
right?
Did you have to kiss?
I hate nothing is worse than when you.
They don't normally
They
kiss.
don't
No,
kiss.
we don't
You guys
normally
don't
kiss.
kiss.
Even
I
on
forgot.
hot nights.
To me, nothing is more unattractive than like when I know my girlfriend's not into
into
I
it.
can't get into it.
I'm exactly with you, dude.
You just know. Like Emily, go and just get it over with. I get that while you're doing that, but I wouldn't be able to get into that. I'd be like, all right, well, we're not going to do this.
If my
then.
wife bent over and said, just go ahead and get it over with, I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
either
too weird
we're
for me.
both into this or I'm not into this at
Exactly.
all.
That's how
Right.
I feel.
Yeah. Well,
If
in
my wife is hacking up loogies
Yeah,
and
lots of 'em.
snorting all over
Yeah,
the
I'm not
place,
gonna be trying to
I'd
hit
be
it.
like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to pass. I'll go
just
jerk off.
Jerk off.
Yeah. So in my dreamland, I was going to get that option that he was going to go jerk off and I was going to go to sleep, but that was not my option.
What a scary story.
I know, right?
You had sick sex
6
and didn't enjoy it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't have an orgasm. It wasn't for me by any means. But so you guys are saying next time I should say something.
I mean, I don't know, Sky. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
You don't have to do it.
It's
Even
your
if I-
body. You own
It's
it.
your body.
Even if I
Sky.
signed a
It's
contract?
your body.
You didn't sign a contract. It's not binding.
It's verbally binding.
I think your husband should be understanding. If my wife is sick, then all bets are off.
Yeah.
Okay.
No means no, Sky.
Right.
Thank you guys.
Stand up for yourself.
I appreciate you guys supporting me right now.
But you're
very
not
kind.
going to do it. So what are we? We're wasting our breath.
Well, I'm hoping he's listening to this right now, and then maybe if I do get the balls to do it, it'll make sense that I'm not an
So we're
asshole.
speaking through the podcast to your husband.
Yes.
Yeah, we're letting him know that when I have this
Weird.
conversation with him next time, that I'm sick.
Are the three of us going to be there?
I hope so.
wanna be there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just
wanna
gonna
be
call
there.
you guys
No,
in.
no.
Yeah,
That's weird.